In the sacred traditions of India and Southeast Asia, a presence moves unseen, a guardian of thresholds, a keeper of ancient power, the Nagas, half human, half serpent, neither fully divine nor entirely earthly. They slither not just through forests and rivers, but through myth, memory, and the human psyche. They are guardians of cosmic secrets, bearers of elemental wisdom. Nagas possess the extraordinary power of transformation, enabling them to assume a fully human form, a serpentine shape, or manifest in any other guise at will. And they still watch us, from temples and caves, from rivers and ruins, and from the depths within. Let us awaken the coils of legend. Let us unveil the Nagas. It begins long ago, when creation still whispered. Two sisters, Kadru and Vinita, consorts of the great sage Kashyapa, were offered divine boons. Kadru, ambitious, asked for 1,000 powerful sons. From her womb were born the Nagas, serpent beings radiant with strength, mystique, and primal energy. Vinita, filled with clarity, asked for just two. She bore Aruna, the dawn, and Garuda, the celestial eagle who would one day soar into battle against his serpent kin. Thus, from womb to world was born a cosmic dance of opposition between sky and soil, between Garuda and the Nagas, between liberation and rootedness. From this duality would ripple the very tensions of Dharma and destiny. Born of divine will, the Nagas chose not the heavens, but the underworld, Pātāla, a realm unseen by mortal eyes. It shimmers beneath the crust of the earth. Glowing palaces, underground rivers, coiled knowledge older than man. Here they guard not just treasures of gold and gem, but secrets of time, life, and power. They are more than serpents. They are strands in the loom of existence, bridging gods, humans, and the elements themselves. Among the innumerable Nagas revered across traditions, a few stand out as legendary and deeply symbolic figures. Ādi Śeṣa, Ananta, the Endless One. He withdrew from desire, entered deep penance, and with such stillness that the earth herself rested upon his coils. Impressed, Brahma offered him a boon. He asked simply, "Let me serve Lord Vishnu." And so he became Vishnu's divine couch in the cosmic ocean, each jeweled hood a canopy of protection, each coil a symbol of eternal support. But Shesa is more than a bed. He is the breath beneath the breath, the stillness beneath all motion. He returns again and again, as Patanjali, the yogic sage, as Lakshmana, the loyal brother, as Balarama, tilling the soil of Dharma. In every life, he is the serpent of balance, the silent witness to time itself. Vāsuki, born of flame and sacred blood, ruled the Nagas with fierce might. Yet it was not in battle that he found glory, but in surrender. When gods and demons sought the nectar of immortality, it was Vāsuki who offered his body to become the rope around Mount Mandara. Writhing in pain, spewing venom, he endured. And as the poison rose, Lord Shiva drank it, binding death within his blue throat. Now Vasuki rests there, a coiled ornament of stillness and power, a lesson that true strength lies not in domination, but in offering and surrender to the Almighty. Padma, Naga of Dharma, a quiet teacher, a serpent sage upholding moral order in the depths of chaos. Kambala, Naga of endurance. Honored in the racing rituals of Karnataka, he embodies raw power, motion, survival. Ulupi, Naga princess of the river. She healed Arjuna, became his wife, and gifted him the divine Nagapasha, a weapon of binding coils and focused will. Takṣaka, the vengeful king. He ruled the forests until Krishna and Arjuna burned them for conquest. Takṣaka's wife perished in the flames. Years later, Takṣaka returned, not with an army, but as fate itself, descending from the skies to deliver death to King Pariksit and to awaken a world of new stories. When vengeance threatened the very existence of the Nagas, King Janamejaya launched the Sarpasatra, a ritual of total annihilation. Flames rose, mantras roared, serpents were called and burned by name. But then came Astika, young, calm, divine. Born of a Naga mother and human father, he stood at the edge of destruction. He spoke not in anger, but with luminous wisdom. His words cooled fire, his truth stilled rage, and the ritual stopped. The Nagas lived. He became the bridge between worlds, the whisper of balance, the sage who saved an entire race. Under the Bodhi tree, as rain lashed and winds howled, the Buddha meditated, still, serene. From the earth rose Mukalinda, the Naga king. He coiled his massive body around the enlightened one and raised his hood as shelter. He did not speak, he simply protected, a symbol of Dharma's guardian, of silent service. Nagas appear in Jainism too as protectors of the Tirthankaras, those who lead souls across the ocean of suffering. In Southeast Asia, from Cambodia to Thailand, Naga carvings coil up temple stairs, guarding gateways between worlds. They are not local deities, they are cosmic archetypes. In epic war tales, Nagas do not only appear as beings, but as weapons. Among the most formidable astras are those given by the Nagas. These serpent-themed weapons embody the raw, elemental force of the Nagas themselves, capable of binding, paralyzing, or annihilating anything in their path. Nagastra, the serpent missile, summoned with mantras, launching venomous coils to bind or destroy. Nagapasha, the serpent snare, used to entrap even the mightiest warriors. Their power is not brute, it is elemental, rooted in mantras, intention, and inner mastery. Guardians of wealth, the vault of mystery. In the Padmanabhaswamy temple of Kerala, a vault remains sealed, Vault B. Its doors bear serpent engravings, its threshold guarded by ancient rites. Legends say it is bound by Naga Bandham, a mystic serpent energy undone only by a sage of pure soul. It is not just wealth that is guarded, it is a deeper mystery, the boundary between desire and dharma. Across India, Nagas are not myth, they are family. Among the sanctified sanctuaries of serpent worship stand temples steeped in ritual and rich with devotion. In Tamil Nadu, the Nagaraja temple rises with quiet majesty. Here, the Serpent King is honored as a living deity, protector of life and spirit, in anthills worshipped with milk and turmeric. In the lush groves of Kerala lies Manarasala, a sacred serpent forest watched over by a Brahmin priestess, home to more than 30,000 serpent idols. In temples like Manarasala and Kukke Subramanya, rituals are offered to ask for protection, to release ancestral burdens, to invoke fertility, healing, and dharma. Naga Panchami is the day of remembrance, a festival older than ink where stories are sung of astika, of balance, of the sacred bond between human and serpent. From the Lakshmanas, Nukshatra, Ailiam, or Ādi Śeṣa, ruled by the Nagas, to the rice offerings of Nurum Palam, each gesture is a dialogue with the divine, a whisper across dimensions. Protect us, guide us, remind us. The inner Naga, Kundalini Shakti. Beyond the myths and temples, beyond the coils of cosmic serpents, lies a deeper truth, etched into the very core of our being. The Nagas are not just guardians of sacred places, they are guardians of you, of the power that sleeps within. In the ancient Hindu yogic tradition, Nagas symbolize Kundalini Shakti, Kundalini, the primordial energy, coiled 3.5 times like a serpent at the Muladhara chakra, the root. This energy is not metaphor, it is potential, raw, divine, dormant, until awakened through mantra, pranayama, asana, and dhyan. As Kundalini rises, like a serpent uncoiling, it pierces the 7 chakras. There, it unites with Shiva, pure consciousness itself, dissolving duality, awakening bliss, and revealing the self beyond self. In this divine dance of Shakti and Shiva, the serpent sheds its skin, symbolizing the soul's liberation from illusion. Just as Śeṣa cradles Vishnu in cosmic stillness, your spine becomes the axis of awakening. Just as Vāsuki churned the ocean of nectar, your breath churns the ocean of thought, releasing poison, revealing Amrit, divine nectar within. This is the secret the Nagas keep, not buried in ancient vaults, but hidden in the sacred geometry of your body. waiting to rise, to spiral, to strike the crown with light. Nagas reflect duality, wisdom and instinct, creation and destruction, fear and liberation. They are a mirror to the self, a reminder of hidden power and spiritual potential. The inner Naga whispers, know yourself. Do not fear your own strength. From the chants of the Vedas to the carvings of Angkor Wat, from the rivers of Bharat to the stillness within, Nagas endure. They are not merely myth, they are archetypes of power, wisdom, and transformation. These are the Nagas, mystical, eternal, powerful, and their story continues to unfold. As foretold in ancient prophecies, the Nagas are said to be nearing their return to the earthly realm. The veil between worlds grows thin, but the purpose of their reemergence remains cloaked in mystery, a cause yet unknown, a destiny yet to unfold.